So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take some kinky hair. The kinky hair that I use to repair any kind of weaknesses or thinning or anything like that, that's the closest to my texture, is this one. So today I'm gonna show you guys how I repair weak spots in my locks. I did a short video of this on my TikTok, but I know a lot of y'all are probably not following me on there. So I figured, okay, let me just show them how I do it here. So I happened to find one earlier that had a slight weakness. Trying to find it now. It was like one on the side. Okay, I think I found it. So yeah, this one. Okay, I can feel it right here. And I'm doing this from my iPhone because my camera has been being a little weird. So yeah, can't really zoom in too much, but I'll try to get close, or as close as I can. So there's a slight weakness, like right in, let me put it here, like right there, like right in this area. Y'all can't really see it because my locks are generally pretty thick, which is what I wanted. I started them thicker than most, I guess you could say. I only have 57 locks. But anyway, so I can feel a weak spot right in here. So right in like this region. Again, y'all will look at it and say, oh, it looks fine to me, but I can feel it. So yeah, anyway, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take some kinky hair. The kinky hair that I use to repair any kind of weaknesses or thinning or anything like that, that's the closest to my texture, is this one. And I make sure it's the unprocessed natural one because this one doesn't have any like added dyes or anything like that. And as I said, it's the closest to my hair texture. Obviously, you go based off of your own hair texture. If you have a looser hair texture, buy a kinky hair, or not even kinky hair, but buy a hair that's closest to your texture. But this one's closest to mine, so I'm gonna use this one. So, and you just need the smallest amount. And I keep all of my tools in here. So like I just throw everything in here. So you're gonna take your tools out. These are the tools I use, and I use this for any kind of repair I may need. A latch hook, a single prong, and a double prong. And both of these are 0.5 millimeters. So these two, you could get all of these on Amazon or the beauty supply. And the same thing with the hair. You could get the hair on Amazon too. I'll leave a link in the description box. If, as I said, your hair is also kinky and a similar texture to mine, then this one would be probably the closest blend if you're doing any kind of repairs. Unless your hair is dyed. If your hair is dyed, then obviously it's a different story. I don't know if these come in dyed colors. I don't know if you can dye it. I'm pretty sure you can dye it, but I don't dye my hair, so I don't have experience with that. But try it, buy it, try it, and see what happens. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take like the smallest amount. So you're gonna take like this much, like a very small amount, and you're gonna just stretch it out. Again, very small amount. And then you're gonna hold it like this. So you're basically gonna put it between your fingers. You're gonna get the lock that's weak or has the weak spot. In this case, it's this one. So you're gonna open the latch hook and you're gonna put it in like right through, okay, let me try to turn this way. So you're gonna put it right through the center of where it's weak. Wherever the weakness is, you're basically gonna put the latch hook directly through it. So open it up, you're gonna put it right in the middle. I'm doing it from behind, but let me try to do it from the front so y'all can see it. Right in the center, you see? Right in the center. And you're pushing it through. You see how it's right in the middle of the weak point? So now that this is through, you're gonna take that little piece of hair, and then you're gonna thread just one slide, or pull just one side through. So now you're gonna have like something like this. It's gonna look like that. So now once you have this on both sides, you're gonna kind of bring it around like this and kind of spread it out. I kind of wing it out like that. So wing it out like that and wrap it, but loosely. That's the key. Do it kind of loosely. You don't want to do it tight, because I'll show you why, but you just don't want to do it tight. So you kind of loosely. Basically what you want to do is cover, or not even cover, because what we're going to do next is fill it in. So for now, yes, you do want to cover it. You want to cover the weak spot, because I'm going to show y'all right now. So once it's covered, now is where you're going to fill it in. So it's not going to just be on the surface, or the repair is not going to be just on the surface. So you're going to take your, you could take your single prong. I do double prong initially just to get the bulk of it in, like quicker. And you're just gonna, while you're holding it, you're just basically crocheting it in. And with crocheting it in, what it's doing is it's using that little piece of hair to fill in the weakness, or fill in the weak spot. And so you just keep doing that. And you notice I'm leaving, as I do it, I'm not like ripping it like in and out, like ripping it out every time. A few times you will see me like kind of pull it out, but in general, the motion is kind of just like, I'll show y'all. So it's basically, you're doing this. You don't want to tear the hairs too much. Wait, that wasn't it? Okay, here it was. So yeah, you see how it's like, it's still puffy? That means I have to fill it in some more, or crochet it to fill it in some more. So you're just gonna crochet. And sometime, or at some point, you'll realize maybe the double prong is not, you're not getting the precision you want. So in that case, like I feel it now, I'm going to switch to the single, because the single you get way more precision. So if you're doing like repairs and you're trying to like fine tune or pinpoint a certain area, the single prong is going to be good for that. So the double prong is good initially too, but as I said, the single is gonna really get the hair tight in there, you know, to repair it. So you just keep doing that until you pretty much no longer feel that weakness. Like right now, I don't even feel where it was even weak. And that's a good thing. That's exactly what you want. So just gonna keep going a little bit, and then kind of just go up a little bit too, just to get the surrounding areas. Okay. And this is before palm rolling. So see, I can kind of see where I repaired it. It was right around this area. And also because that the kinky hair is like just a touch darker. That's why I say if you have colored locks, or even if you have if just some of your locks has lightened up because of the sun. I know that's happened to mine. But yeah, if you do color your locks, then I don't know that this kinky hair can be dyed. I think it can though. But again, try it. I've never, as I said, I haven't tried it, so I don't know personally, but I think you can because it's natural, unprocessed. Actually, let me see. Does it say? It doesn't say anywhere on the box that you can, but I'm pretty sure you can. Don't quote me on that, but try it. So, But anyway, if you have hair that's your natural hair color is similar to mine, then this kinky hair is definitely, well, I shouldn't say definitely, but it would probably be a good fit, or a good blend rather. So yeah. And then you just, at this point, I'm just like, you know, I'm overkilling at this point. You don't really have to do that much. But then once you are done, you just give it a palm roll. And yeah, that is it. That is it. Again, it was right around this area that that the repair, and you'll feel that it's solid because I really crocheted it, so it's solid. And once that's done, that is it. And now you can't even, well, not that you could really tell before, but I can feel that it's gone. Like that weak spot is completely filled in and it's no more. So yeah, it was this lock, but yep. So that is that. It was right around there again. I don't know that I have any others to show y'all. I'm sure I could find a weak one that has a slight weak spot. So this one kind of has a weak spot. Not that it's weak, like it's not gonna break off, but a soft spot that could potentially turn into a weak spot. And that's the thing, like, I guess when I'm feeling around, I'm looking for potentiality. If it has the potential to be weak, I may or may not fill that spot in, and I'll do it the exact same way. So like this one, again, this one's not that weak, but I could feel it's a little soft. It's getting a little soft in this region. So I'm gonna do it again. Let's bring this one forward. This one is one towards the back, but do the same thing. Put it right through the center, just hook it in there. Right about there is where I feel it. Push it through. It's in the middle. So now that's in the middle, leave that there. And then take another really small piece of the kinky hair. We're not gonna use that much, but we're gonna take a little piece of this. You don't want it big at all because once you wrap it, you'll find that you really don't need much at all. So again, that much. And then gonna put it on the latch hook again, pull it through just one side. Now that you have one on either side, you're gonna take them both to one side. So now that they're both on one side, again, fan it out kind of like that, and then just wrap it around. And the reason why you want to fan it out is because you want to cover more surface area, basically. So that it's not just one bulk or one wad of hair in like one area. And then also if you're filling in a weak spot, like you want to, you know, you want to spread it out so that it can have more coverage, obviously. So then now you take I take the double prong first, and then I switch to the single prong. But you could do whatever you want, like whatever feels right to you, or whatever you feel, or whichever tool you feel is necessary. Do that or use that, but this is how I do it. So then you're gonna do this for a little bit. And I have a mirror over here, so if y'all see me looking on this side, it's because I also have the mirror here. Do it a little bit more with this one, and then I'm gonna switch to the single. Okay, so now that's in there pretty good. Again, just for precision and really to get it, you know, get the kinky hair really tight in the weak spot, I just use this one, or I'm just gonna use this one. And now you'll get to a point, as I said again, you'll get to a point where you kind of lose where it was even weak, and that's a good thing. Like you want it to be seamless. So Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm just feeling around just to see how or where I put it. So I put it right about here, and where the weak spot was right about here rather. And yeah, that is good. I'm just gonna do a little bit more just to get it like really in there. Okay, and then you're gonna give it a palm roll, and that is it. I'm gonna try to show y'all where I filled it in. I think it was around this area. Yeah, it was like right around here. But yeah. And once you palm roll, and by the time you like wash your hair again or continuously wash your hair, that kinky hair is just gonna get tighter and tighter into there, just like your natural hair. That's why you want a kinky hair that's similar to your own kinky hair, or your own hair if your hair is not that kinky. But that's literally it. And again, if y'all want to see a closer up version of this, I have it on my TikTok, but that was from a year, actually almost 2 years ago. We're gonna be in 2025 now that I think about it. Posted that in like 2023. This year is almost over too, so yeah, almost 2 years ago when I posted that one. If y'all have any questions, let me know, obviously, in the comments. I don't want to say I'm taking this channel in a different direction, but I feel like, or I've been feeling like, I wanted to kind of start over. If y'all notice, like I've taken down pretty much all of my, or privated, they're still up, but they're privated, all of my old videos. One, the quality was shit in a lot of them. I personally didn't really like them. They were still getting views, but obviously I go based off of what I like. So yeah, I didn't really like them. So I privated those. And two, as I said, I kind of wanted to pivot a little bit. I say a little bit because I'm still going to be doing lock videos. So don't worry, y'all are still going to get that. But I'm going to be incorporating, obviously, other stuff. What? I don't know yet, but stay tuned for that if y'all want to. It's completely up to you, but yeah. So I am going to go eat because that seems to be the theme every time I post a video or I sit down to record a video. I'm always hungry. Yeah, so that is it. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.